Monthly Horoscope July 2024. Aries. Do not hesitate and apologize for your wrongs. Those of you who are developing something on their own will soon reap unexpected success. You are losing patience rather quickly during this cycle. You are irritable. Do not pay attention to the remarks others make. Your trips will be successful. News are coming that are going to change you from the inside out and the outside in. Avoid criticism and analyze your own behavior. Do not allow yourself to lose money because of your misconduct. The period is filled with plans and new hopes. Keep your good mood and attitude in spite of your problems. Taurus. To avoid disappointment, do not discuss with anyone your intentions. The energy radiating from the planets may encourage some very deep feelings to surface. Unexpected new contacts are coming your way and you may not be able to avoid them, but if you decide to conserve them, you will gain universal admiration. Now you need to be careful of losing patience. Soon ahead, new horizons will be revealed, through which you will receive high praise and respect. You will need to make important decisions about your future plans. Expect modest earnings. You may need time to observe and analyze another side of your current situation before you take action. Don't be tempted to travel if you feel even slightly uncomfortable. Be foreseeing and equitable. Gemini. You are anxious to start something new, but you need to be patient. Protect your interests without being aggressive. Expect information about misfortune. It's possible to pick up enemies because they have not been able to suck out more of you due to their envious feelings. Analyze and calculate your projects in depth, then proceed to action. This could be a good time for all kinds of outings. Someone will surprise you with news of a happy event related to your personal life. There's a possibility that a patron will appear to help you accomplish your plans. Despite tensions during this period, the result of completing urgent tasks is an unexpectedly high financial reward that you will receive soon. Avoid naivety. Cancer. Your ideas will be supported if tactically and not to insistently put them up for discussion. Soon you may feel like throwing caution to the wind and just letting go for once, allowing the mood of the moment to carry you forward. Do not give a sign that you know about intrigue among people around you because such do not concern you. It's better that you don't give advice now so you can avoid misunderstanding and disappointment. The current astral energy may not be in favor of making big plans, setting goals. Expect to get the money you no longer hope to get back. Don't be surprised if you are offered a trip to somewhere exotic. There is no time like the present for making changes, and to be honest, change is the only thing we can be sure about. Try not to overanalyze your current status. Reconsider your future ideas and plans. Leo. Soon you could be feeling inclined to go off and do things by yourself. There seems to be a lot of pushing and shoving around this period, not only in your general environment, but also in your family. You'll have the perfect opportunity to make a final decision, but don't rush and show composure. You will be pleased with the results achieved on a personal level, which also brings assurance into your future as professionals. The planetary aspect that is forming may encourage you to be more extravagant than you can actually afford, but be sure you really do have the funds. If you are preparing to travel, protect yourself from thieves and unfair people who want to get you involved in a joint venture. Set up a clear and specific goal and take up its realization. You are certainly not able to make any promises without a lot of careful consideration and analysis. Soon you'll have an urge to make changes in your attitude toward one particular person. Be prepared for difficulties that are easy to deal with if you keep calm and show firmness in your mind. Virgo. Current circumstances may force you to argue and stand your point of view. Success is at hand. Forget the haste if you need to start new tasks. You are far from the harmony you have been frantically struggling to get for days. The energy emanating from the planets may dazzle you with expectations beyond what you would ordinarily consider reasonable. Do not be irritable if you see that what is planned is happening slower than expected. Evaluating the behavior of others and your own will protect you from mistakes. This is the perfect time to arrange an outing. This very period is not suitable for spending. Take measure of your words and actions carefully. Libra. You will win enemies if you do not correct your behavior. Sitting back and relying on your old standbys will eventually lead to your downfall. You are tense and nervous. It is worth persisting because eventually people will get the message and will be stunned at your courage. Do not rush and think about your intentions and plans once again. Analyze your achievements not only for the moment but also for the whole period and eliminate your own mistakes to avoid penalties. It is not in your best interest to make changes at this time. You need to balance your finances and make sure that you are getting what you want for your money. If you are behind the wheel, be careful and do not exceed the speed limit. Try not to quarrel with the ones you love. Scorpio. Do not talk with strangers. You will not achieve the expected success with their help, especially if the conversation is related to a partnership. Fear of failure is your worst enemy at this time. Powerful feelings dart across the sky of your emotional life due to the celestial energies at play right now. Eventual circumstances will force you to uphold your principles, but you may not succeed at the very moment, so keep calm. You will not lack good news for future interesting experiences. Evaluate in depth what not only your past, but also future events mean to you. You have the opportunity to realize all your plans and ideas if you concentrate enough only on them. You will be required to travel. Support a friend in his intention to start a business, but only if you are financially stable. This period is favorable for the realization of your wishes. Sagittarius. It's possible that you complicate the relationship with your partner due to inattentiveness. Now is a great time to send yourself out to the gym where you can vent your moods on the equipment and get some exercise as well. You can expect success that is possible to change to disappointment if you are not careful. Consider well strengthening yourself with more patience, especially now. Do not boast of your earnings. Any sort of short-distance travel will be highly successful. Your plans will be realized if you are ready to be serious. You may be forced to slow down and consider where the situation you are engaged with is actually going, and what your motives are for being involved in the first place. You may become aware that something has to change in your life. Be patient and tactile. Capricorn. There's a possibility for relationships complication in your family if you are indelicate. If you are nervous, do not argue or quibble. Rather exercise peace of mind, otherwise you risk creating serious problems. Now is not the time for important decisions. Show calmness and patience. The only way you will be successful is if you demonstrate that you can meet other people's expectations. Don't overanalyze scenes and conversations that are swarming in your head from the past. Rearrange your finances if you are planning on some kind of investment. Engage in discussion of future tasks you have planned for a long time, but have not yet begun. If you are to travel soon, check again if all your documents are intact. Recent changes help you realize that your hopes will not match with your expectations. Don't decline help. Aquarius. Current energy levels could dampen your usual joy and happiness a little for a while. Try to be tolerant to the opinions of others. You are to face a period of difficulties, so fortify yourself with patience. Don't let fear of failure overcome you during this period. Your actions will not be well appreciated unless you consider them in advance. Now is the time to put your money where your mouth is. Travel only if you have urgent meetings. Plans made during this cycle will be extremely useful. Take the step towards reaching your objectives and ideas that have already been developed. Trust your intuition because it's on your side. Pisces. Stay away from unnecessary disputes and conflicts. This cycle's lesson for you is to be patient and don't try to tackle everything at once. Now is a good time to plant the seeds for future success, but don't forget to stop and reward yourself for how far you've come. The energy from the planets creates a mood of harmony for you. Think clearly instead of acting haphazardly. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.